What's good, y'all? You're rockin' with Hip Hop Updates, your plug for all the latest in rap and culture. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on those notifications so you never miss a drop. Today we're diving into some serious heat coming out of the Drake vs. Kendrick saga, and the latest shot comes from none other than OVO's own Preme. Alright, so let's run it back for a second. Ever since Kendrick Lamar and Drake reignited their long-standing tension, the rap game has been on fire. Diss tracks, videos, subtle jabs, it's been mayhem. And while the general consensus out here in these streets is that Kendrick might have caught a W, not everyone agrees. Cue Preme. If you've been tapped into the OVO circle, you know Preme is a long-time affiliate. He's not always front and center, but when he talks, it's usually in defense of the boy. So what did Preme actually say? He jumped on X, formerly known as Twitter, and dropped some screenshots. Drake's song Nokia, yeah, the one off his joint tape with Fartax Tidor, was sitting pretty at the #1 spot on Apple Music's global chart. And right below it, Kendrick's Not Like Us and Luther. In the caption, Preme wrote, "They said we were dead. They said it was over. They said Super Bowl was checkmate. They said he should take a few years off and disappear. Back on top even while beefing with the label and it's only April. This why y'all hate the boy." He wasn't done either. He followed it up with another post saying, "The best revenge is success. No subliminals. No half-stepping. Just a bold statement, loud and clear, Drake ain't done." For those not fully up on who Preme is, he's a Toronto artist, been down with OVO for a minute. Most notably, he dropped DNF back in 2014 with Drake and Future. These days, he's more behind the scenes than on the mic, but clearly, he's still riding hard for the OVO camp. Now, let's keep it a buck. While Nokia might be charting high on Apple Music, Kendrick still got the Hot 100 in a chokehold. Luther has been #1 for 6 straight weeks. Not Like Us and TV Off are still comfortably sitting in the top 20. Drake's Nokia initially debuted at #10, dropped out the top 10, but just made a comeback, currently sitting at #7. Not bad, especially for a record that isn't a typical mainstream smash. But is it enough to say he's back on top? Let's not forget, Drake hasn't had a #1 since First Person Shooter in 2023, the very track that sparked this whole thing. Since then, Kendrick's been making calculated moves, and his dominance on the charts reflects that. But Preme's point isn't really about charts. It's about presence. Drake's still in the conversation. He's still making noise, still going viral, and still able to shake things up, even with all the drama surrounding his label issues. This ain't just Drake versus Kendrick anymore. It's slowly turning into OVO versus TDE. Every post, every song, every cosign, it's all part of a bigger chessboard. And Preme's tweet? That's a power move, a public reminder that Drake's team isn't folding. Social media's split. Some fans are clowning Preme, saying Nokia isn't really that hot. Others are backing him, pointing to Drake's resilience and ability to stay relevant even during a storm. And let's not ignore the elephant in the room, we've seen Drake take hits before. From Meek Mill to Pusha T, from ghostwriting rumors to label drama, and somehow he always finds a way to bounce back. So the big question, did Kendrick end Drake's career? According to Preme, absolutely not. According to the charts, the jury's still out. According to the culture, well, that's where y'all come in. Drop a comment below. Is Preme reaching? Is Nokia enough to say Drake still runs the game? Or is Kendrick truly holding the crown right now? Let us know what you think. That's the update. You already know what it is. This is Hip Hop Updates, where culture meets conversation. Smash that like button, sub if you haven't already, and we'll be back with more drama, more drops, and more updates from the world of hip hop.